Well, I think that as a public body, this door should be open to the residents at all times between the hours of 8 and 5, so that the residents can actually come up and state their views. This office here is like the chambers, it's closed to the residents, and we just can't get no satisfaction from them. They just ignore the residents of this town. They don't care. I have been asked to run for council, and I'm considering it now, and it is at the moment looking like that I will run in the elections in May. Changes, as I just said, can't be made by one councillor alone. It has to be done by the whole of the council. And hopefully, I will be able to put things to the council that I suggest things to the council, and then maybe they can follow on. This council is deadwood. They're too old for this town. This town is a seaside resort, and the people that run this council, well, not all of them, but some of the main members are far too old to be on the council in this town. I think a councillor should be made to retire at 60 and let the youngsters run it, not the oldies. The ones in here are far too old to be running this town. They've been on there too long. They have no new ideas whatsoever. So take Sandy Bay, for instance. When I was growing up, there was between 600 and 1,000 caravans down there, and the town itself flourished on that, on the income from that as well. But Bridgend County Borough Council closed it in one season, taking the caravans off and saying that they were going to be doing some part of the regeneration down there. Well, that was 10 years ago, and nothing's happened since. The town itself has lost over £1 million a year in rent from the caravans alone. Then you had the money going into the town itself. It's been estimated that Porthcawl town has lost approximately £17 million lost to the economy through the council closing that site down 10 years ago. It's over £1 million a year. I think that's definitely out of order. Someone was not thinking straight then. I actually believe there was brown envelopes passing tables then. Honestly believe that. Jeff Jones is probably taking part of it or dishing it out.
I've never many games,
And now they want to spend another £200,000 on a skate park over my dead body. Does the council accept that by placing a skate park there, it's going to increase the traffic flow in Hillgoed Way? The highways have already said in the plan for the skateboard park that if there's no crossing there, then there can be no skateboard park. That is a condition for putting a skateboard park there. It's only going to drag conflict between the youngsters in there and older youths and men and other people here, and I just think this is the wrong place for siting a skateboard park. The cost of the skate park is coming close to £200,000. Surely this money would be better off spent if it was for all members of the public, not just the young, so we can include the older people as well. But Aberafon skate park there is a different thing altogether. There's on the seafront, well maintained, well looked after, well used, well watched. From here, right up to the pavement, a concrete runway. And as our councillor said, it's soft concrete, and I'm not quite sure where that comes into the scheme. A soft concrete where you can bang your head and it won't hurt you. I am not sure about that one, so she'll have to explain that to me again. Well, speaking for myself and for the residents, we think the skateboard park is in the wrong site. It shouldn't be down here, right next door to a children's play area. It should be placed uptown where actual skateboarders can show off their skills. And there are other places in Porthcawl where this skateboard park can be placed, such as Dunraven Court or even Raspberry Car Park. So these sites are ideal for this sort of activity, but we've been told by the council that there is no chance of that, as they've been earmarked for other forms in the regeneration scheme. But we haven't been told anything yet about a regeneration scheme. And we believe that this is where the skateboard park should be, up on the seafront area, or even on the old caravan park, Sandy Bay Caravan Park, where there's plenty of open space for these children or young adults to go and play and do their own thing. And at the same time, there's also welfare facilities and first aid facilities close by that they can use. Is this a case of the residents of Newton and West Bay saying, not in my backyard?
Well, actually, this is my backyard. This is the area that I represent. This is the area that I will be asking people to vote for me again in about 18 months' time. So in many respects, this is my backyard. As far as me personally is concerned, if there were room and availability next to where I live, a little bit further away in the town, I would be more than happy to support it.
On the 31st of October 2010, the residents of the Wilderness Estate are holding a fundraising event to buy some goalposts, nets, and also raising money then for the future inspection of the field and for the maintenance of the posts and also storage of these posts. Regent County Borough Council and Porthcawl County Borough Council have said they haven't got the funding to supply these items, so we have to do it ourselves. There's no funding available. And yet, they've actually found over £200,000 to put a concrete skate park there. This is really and truly a waste of land to be used as a skateboard park. It should be and should always be a football field for these people. And as it has been for the past 50 years, a football field. And it should not be changed to a skateboard park, ever, never. And I'll do my best, utmost, to stop this going ahead.
Now, we can't actually have a formal football pitch there. It's classified as a kickabout area, but we are in the process of erecting goalposts there. And this is not something that's just been thought up on the spur of the moment in response to some of the people that are not happy with the idea of a skateboard park. This is something that I've been discussing with local residents and with the police for a very long time.
And of course, it's not on the ground no more because of stone. So it's above ground. Yeah. And all they're going to do now is build up the sides to try and stop the noise.
Well, I thought they were against building up the sides.
No, that's part of the plan now. They're going to build the sides up.
Right.
So it's hidden away and try to echo the sound back in. It's not going to work, it won't work. Okay?
We want it to be open. We want the public to be able to see what's going on there and enjoy what's going on there. But we certainly don't want to ghettoise this sort of activity. So as far as I'm concerned, this is one of the things that makes this such an ideal location. Hopefully it will be informally policed with a small p by the public. I have no doubt at all that if there are any problems, those problems will be brought to the attention of the PCSO and no doubt to myself as well.
Passive policing doesn't work. That's proven not to work, as I said earlier, with Maesteg and Lantrasant. Both of them are closed down. They're both now derelict units, which is being played by drunks and young kids taking drugs. And with that, bollocks up. Start of this skateboard park, this is just a phase 1 of the project, if it should go ahead. This is only a small part of it. Phase 2, which the council is saying this hasn't gone to planning yet. It hasn't gone to planning, but then why have they got the plan? Why have they got the drawings there?
There was a phase 1 and a phase 2. Now the phase 2, with the phase 2, if that had continued, then that may have had some impact, and that's why we're only looking at phase 1.
Now,
yes.
But actually, the grinding bars are part of phase 1, which have been knocked out.
Well,
and phase 2 is for another bowl.
Yes, and we're not looking at phase 2 at the moment.
It's the plans are there.
Yeah, but we have not agreed. They have not been approved. So when you say they don't know how to contact me, I think they do.
They know how. Generally, they could get in touch with me. They could ask someone how to do it. I understand that, right? I'm not going to say that you're all stupid or anything else. If they wanted to go to me, they could have.
Yeah, and
I'll agree with that.
And in the past, people have contacted me.
I will agree with that.
So
I could have got over the point. I know to get over the.
So why didn't you?
I didn't think, because I was asking. These people over here are asking me to do what they want.
Yeah, but they've elected me, and it's my job to represent them. So if you've got an issue or they've got an issue, tell me.
They have an issue with the fact that, again, there's no discussion with them.
Well, why didn't they come and talk to me? I could have had a discussion with them.
They can't.
Why would they feel that?
I don't know. You have to find out yourself.
Well, no.
No.
This is you, no?
You were telling me that they feel like that.
Yes.
You were telling me
All
that.
in terms of they feel
Now,
they can't.
I
Maybe
would
they think they
suggest,
can.
that if you want to represent those people, then you put yourself up and stand for council. Right, great, wonderful. I'll welcome you there.
Okay.
But that is what it's about. It's about putting yourself up there, doing the work, and then representing people, and that's fine. But I have a mandate to represent these people, and if they are not contacting me, how on earth am I to know what their issues are?
Well, that's it. It might be the fact that they don't know you like they know me as well.
Well, maybe some of them do.
Yes, like I said, I was born and bred to Poland.
Yeah, well, I lived in Hilligoydway for many, many years. I lived in Woodland Avenue for many, many years. I taught in Porthcawl Primary School, and I've been a chair of governors on Porthcawl Primary for years and years and
It
years.
doesn't mean that I would necessarily change my view on the location of the skateboard park, but I could certainly have taken up the issues that they were raising with me and got them some answers. Whether they would be answers that they were happy with, I have no idea, but I would do my best to represent them.
Well, as I say, it's, it'll be an ongoing. It will be an ongoing now, and we will. I believe we will win.
Okay. Well, when you say win, in what respect?
We won't be cited here.
Well, the planning application has been approved.
I
So,
know it's been approved. I was there the day it was approved.
well, all I hope is that when it's up and running, that we'll be able to shake hands and say, yes, I think we've got a good facility here for Crawley Centre.
And if it's a problem, I hope you'll agree with
You
me.
come and tell me.
And you'll say, like, well, no, we'll put the cost and take it down.
If there's a problem, you let me know.
The lads in support of a football team rather than a skateboard park, and this is what they want. 3-1 kids. Football!